All right, everybody, welcome back to a bonus edition of Dudes in the Dugout. Joined here by a very special guest, new four-star commitment for the Ole Miss Rebels, William Echoles out of Houston, Mississippi. William, how are you doing today, bud? Good deal, man. Look, let's just kind of dive into it real quick. How's the high school season going so far for you?
It's going pretty good. We 6-1 right now, and we got another division game tomorrow against Contest. So
Yeah. So, uh, you recently picked up your fourth star here in like the last week or so, right? So, I'm sure that was pretty exciting for you getting that fourth star. Now we've got to keep hammering away, getting into these All-Star games a little bit and try to get that fifth one, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah. So what all All-Star games do you have lined up coming up? Aren't you doing the Alabama Mississippi All-Star game? Do I have that
Yes,
right?
yes, sir. That's the only one that I've been invited to.
Oh, okay. So all the other ones are missing out so far. So that's okay. I'm sure they're going to end up coming for you anyway. But obviously you're committed to Ole Miss. That was a really big get for us. We were all really excited when you committed back a few months ago. Obviously, you play offensive line and D line there at Houston. Kind of what's Ole Miss telling you about what they're looking from you when you get on campus? You going to play interior defensive line? That's what I keep hearing where you really shine at.
Yes, sir. I'll be playing the interior defensive line.
Nice. Is that kind of your preferred position?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you like blowing stuff up a little bit and raising a little bit of hell and some chaos in there, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's obviously a really, really big position for any football team, especially one that wants to get to that elite level where Ole Miss is kind of starting to progress a little bit right now, right? They're playing really well. They need those big guys up front in the trenches start drawing bodies and drawing double teams and opening stuff up for the people behind them a little bit. So, that's definitely one area we need to improve on a little bit, which I think you're going to be really good at there. So, I heard about you for the first time probably like 2 years ago. Uh, a really good friend of mine, Reed Flowers. He's one of your coaches down there in Houston. What makes Coach Flowers, and I'm a little biased, but the best high school football coach in the state of Mississippi?
Well, uh, he don't just coach football. He coaches baseball too. So
Yeah.
I've been knowing him since I've been in middle school, and he always been like really just like more than a coach to me. Like he tell me everything I need to do right. He don't never tell me anything wrong. So um, he much more than a coach, I think. And I'm just thankful to have him in my life.
Yeah. Yeah. I was actually talking to him the other day. Now, you play baseball too, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he said you absolutely crush baseball.
Oh
That's true.
yes, sir.
We need to get some StatCast numbers on you, see what some exit velos coming off that bat would be. It looks like you're probably a consistent 110, 117 exit velo guy if I had to guess. Looks like you can swing it pretty good.
Yeah, I can swing.
Good deal. So, yeah, I've known Reed for a long time, over 20 years now. Super good guy, one of my best friends. And like I said, for a couple of years now, he's done nothing but rave about you and just how hard you work at everything you do. And he's seen all of this success coming a long way away for you. So, super happy that you have him in your life, and I know the kind of person he is and what he means to somebody. So super happy for you. I'll get off Reed for a little bit though, and not embarrass him too much here on this show. So I saw where you got you an Alabama offer earlier this week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I don't. Some people kind of look at those things, and I think it's a good thing when you have the top program in the country coming after your players, right? Super happy for you. Obviously, it's got to make you feel good that a program that's been at the top of the college football world for so long is taking an interest in you and wanting you to play with them too. Uh, what all teams are still kind of looking at you, still kind of actively recruiting you a little bit. Uh, like I said, I know the Alabama was a big offer, and I personally want to see your offer sheet keep growing and keep stacking because that means you're doing something right on the field to catch these coaches' eyes.
Yes, sir. I ain't really talked to nobody else except Alabama. But they started contacting me like over the summer. I had one down there, and I've been in touch with them.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was just one of those type of things.
Yeah, I understand. So it's pretty safe to say you're pretty solid with Ole Miss Rebels then, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Well, look, we're super excited to have you to come to Oxford to join this team. Kind of real quick, go through the recruiting process with me though. Like, how's all of that been? I'm sure it's been a whirlwind for you with all of these coaches and teams, even leading up to your commitment to Ole Miss. I mean, you have an offer sheet that seems to be a mile long. I was looking at that earlier today, and I mean, it's just all kinds of Power Five and high G5 level schools that are really trying to get in your ear a little bit and vying for your talents, and rightfully so.
Uh, when it first started, it took off. Yeah, it had sped up on me a little bit. I was just trying to process everything, but it slowed down, and I started visiting Ole Miss a lot, like almost like every weekend kind of, and I fell in love with the place and made the right decision.
Yeah. So, what was it in particular about Ole Miss that made you go ahead and pull the trigger and commit to Lane Kiffin and company?
Really just the people and Coach Zorner, and he a great guy. He a young guy, so he kind of gets what he kind of gets where us teenagers be coming from, and yeah, he's just a great guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. So you've been to Oxford several times. You said. What all have you been able to go to some games so far?
Yes, sir. I've been to Georgia Tech, LSU, and Arkansas.
Oh, so you were there for the big LSU win though. I bet that was a crazy scene down there.
Yes, sir. It's very crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I unfortunately wasn't able to make it, but I was definitely rooting us on from afar there. Huge win for this program too. Kind of shows you that Lane Kiffin's building this thing into a type of program that can compete with the best teams in the country. LSU coming off the SEC West title last year. Obviously have a really good team again this year, and it's really nice to see that the defense stepped up there at the end for us. Right, they come up with 2 or 3 really big stops, including that last one to seal the win. So that was obviously nice seeing. I'm sure you being a defensive player, that was something you really enjoyed seeing too, especially there from the sidelines.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Well, I wasn't going to keep you very long here. I appreciate all your time. Spend your time coming on here talking to me, letting us get to know you a little bit. And good luck with the rest of your high school season. Go get that ring. Last year, that's what it's all about, right? You got to get a ring for the finger and go out the right way and keep working. And we're super excited to get you to Oxford and see what you're going to do in the red and blue.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, William. Have a good one, man.
All right.